What's up, YouTube? Nick here. Welcome back. Sorry I didn't post this earlier. I was too busy selling my soul to the devil. I spent way too much money yesterday. Money that I'll never be able to get back. But today's video is gonna be me talking about the King Mog items. I really haven't looked at them too much, but I'm ready to go over them and let you know what I'm gonna be buying and what I recommend you. Okay, White Staff. I think you can just skip this all around. I see nothing special about it at all. It is cheap, so if you are a collector, I'd say that you can go for it. Other than that, it's a pretty shitty staff. Battle Hoop. Okay, so this is the throwing item. I think this is good for new players. Veteran players, I say you can stay away from it. I don't think it's that great, but the defense is really nice for the attack. So this really all depends on how new you are. When I was streaming yesterday, I had a couple guys in my chat, and they've only been playing for some of them have only been playing for a month. I'd say this would be a nice item for you guys to buy. Other than that, people have been playing 4 months. Now skip over it. The Durandal. Alright, so I think this is actually a pretty good sword. In the fact that it has holy on it, I'll be buying this myself. I think this is definitely a great buy, especially if you don't have Excalibur. I got 2 Excaliburs and I'm going for it. The Kiyomori. 79 attack, which is a really good katana. And expertly forged and renowned katana. I heard that you can boost your evade with it. I think that is fantastic. 50,000 is very pricey. Where there's only, we'll get to it about the Mughals, but I think that you should buy it, and I'll talk a little bit more about that when we hit the Mughal section. Crush Helm damages one enemy, reduces their defense and spirit. Orlando only. If you have Orlando, I say go for it. Healing Walt 2. I say skip over it. If you plan on using Solel, I know I botched that. If you are planning to use her, then get it. It is a nice move though. Cure poison, blind, sleep, silence, paralysis, confusion, disease for all enemies. I think it's a great move. There could potentially be a situation where you might need this, and if you plan on working her up to her 6-star max, I say buy it. But if you don't plan on using her at all, ever, skip right over it. Poach. Boost physical damage inflicted to plantoid, avian, beast. Wow, this is actually pretty good. This is kind of like a full break to, the monsters. That's a pretty good variety of monsters, and at 1200, that's pretty cheap, and you can carry as many as you want. I say buy at least 5 of these. I say at least 5. 5 would be nice. Poach, I'd give that a thumbs up. Life Front. Restores own HP while traversing exploration maps. That's a huge maybe. I would say it is fairly cheap. If you were gonna buy one, I'd get one. 1200 is very cheap. I'm personally gonna skip over it. I don't grind too many explorations. Add chance of dodging physical attack and countering. This is actually kind of good. I don't know how much the chance of dodging is, But if it's fairly good, I gotta check the wiki. I'd say go for this. This is actually pretty good. Um, these type of items are really good on like a Noctis or a Ling. Um, units that already have some evade to their kit. I think this is something that you should definitely look into because this could be very useful. HP 15%, I say go for it. 100%. 1500 for 15%, 100% go for it. Mag 50%, I say skip it. For 35, no, skip right over it. Gigantoirs, I say get them. When it comes to like these items, Maker Ethers, get those. Remedies, get those. Y Potion, get those. Phoenix Downs and Elixirs, get them. Get them all. Maker Gigantoirs, yes. Scream Roots, maybe, depending on how many keys you have. I personally have about 90. But with Scream Root is so cheap, I'm getting it. So it's really your call. Found Elchrist, I say get it. Star Quartz, get them. Even if you have all of your Espers maxed, not just red, but all the Mega Sites, get them at 100 each. That's very, very cheap. Sacred Crystals, get them. So this right here, I was talking to a guy earlier. This is the best way you're going to collect 6-star mats for your 5 base units. I say you buy all of these until you have nothing left. If you need more, spend at your leisure for 540. I do think they're a little pricey for one, but they are worth it. So always, every King Mog event, you buy every single one of these. Always. Even if you have no units to upgrade, because you will have a unit to upgrade in the future, and you're going to want these. You can stack them at 199 now. Collect as many as you can. But be very cautious when buying it from this bundle here, because 540 is a little steep. Rare summon tickets, always buy these. Always buy those. And then last but not least, here comes the Trust Muggles. So they were doing one at 30,000 and they were doing one at 70,000. Now, they still have one at 30,000, which is good. I think they probably meant to make it 70,000. But always buy the 30,000 one. That's a great buy. Now, when it comes to this, 50,000 for all 5 of them, but it's 1%. So 10,000 for 1%. I think that is total trash and a slap in our face if they really think any of us should buy this. This is a ploy for people who don't macro or TM farm on the reg, but this is some fuckery for new players to fall into a trap. Stay away from this crap. This is bull. I think it's absolutely bull. I'd rather, if I have nothing else to buy, I'd rather sell 50,000 of these for $50 for 50 gil each for only one. That adds up. That's awesome. I'd rather sell and get the gil for enhancements in the future than waste it on this crap. That's a big slap in our face. But yeah, so that's about it. So goes back to it. So get the 30,000 for 10%. I think that's a great buy. And then this right here, I would look at it if you don't have any katanas. Like I have 2 Sapphire Bukis and the Genji Blade. I have 3 awesome katanas. If I bought this, it would be strictly for the evade part of this item. Always, even though it doesn't say evade here necessarily, I know I saw it. And I want to quickly go back to home here. I'm pretty sure I saw it over here. Alright, so yeah, so they didn't put it in the description at King Mog, but they did put it right here. Boost chance of evading physical attacks by 10%. That is a fantastic katana, and it would be awesome on an Noctis, where he already has a evade percentage in his kit. This will stack with it, and I think it's definitely a good option. So the katana is definitely a buy, and the Durandal is also definitely a buy for that holy element, which you can use for chaining. So those two weapons in King Mog, I would consider buying. So yeah, so that's about it, guys. That's pretty much King Mog items in a nutshell. Side note, before I end this video, be very careful with pulling for 5-star units. I'm a veteran player in this game, and I kind of lost control yesterday, and I spent a lot of money on chasing Orlando. Now he fell and finally came into my unit pool after roughly 500 pulls. That is awfully ridiculous, where a lot of people can get him off a ticket or a half pull. It's very possible. It's just I had really shitty luck. I got a lot of great units for TMR farming, and I got a lot of dupes, which was nice. I got a couple other rainbows, but for the money that I spent, it was not worth it. And just my advice to new players: never chase a 5-star base crystal. You may get lucky, and you may, like I've had my first 11 pull get the rainbow I wanted, and then you're gonna have pulls where you're spending 30 11s and maybe not even getting that 5-star base that you want. So be very, very careful. It's a very addicting game, and it's really, really fun. And don't feel ashamed for putting money into this game, especially where you see a lot of people that will showboat and I'm free to play and look what I got. Don't let that get to you. You spend the money the way you want to spend it, but just don't spend all of your hard-earned money into this game while chasing a 5-star base unit. That's my final thoughts on that. That's my little side note. Hope you take that into consideration, guys, and hope you keep having fun with this game like I do every single day. So without further ado, that's going to end this video today. If you liked the video, hit that like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you're willing to tune in for future content. Alright guys, take care.